lot of therapists feel the same way. I think that when you have a policy, it doesn't have to be even Steven, where it applies to you and it applies to the client. You can have a policy that is for clients, right? Let's say like confidentiality. That's a one-way policy or one-way proposition. A client can see you in public and scream to anyone who will listen that you're their therapist. They're free to do that. You can't do that. Your policy can be that you require 24, 48 hours for a client to cancel and not hold yourself to that same policy, right? It doesn't have to be even Steven. Some people may disagree with that and say that's not fair. Okay, but you get to decide your policies, and clients get to decide whether or not they want to work with you. And if you're clear and transparent about your policies straight up from the beginning and you go over it, then prospective clients can decide, is that something that I'm comfortable with? And if not, then I'm not going to work with you. You're not baiting and switching anyone here, right? If everything is out in the open, above board, you are being transparent with your policies, I'm a firm believer in enforcing the policies, because I don't really understand what the point is of having a policy if you're not going to enforce it, right? Also, you want your clients to trust that when you say you'll do something, you do it. And it's confusing, right? If you say, well, I'm going to charge for this, and then you don't, like, well, what's up with that? So I would argue that you can absolutely get the grace you need if you have to cancel, even if you're not giving clients the same ability to cancel last minute. The caveat here, I'll say, is if you are a therapist who, for whatever reason, needs to cancel sessions frequently. Maybe you have a health issue, maybe you have an unpredictable schedule, maybe you have a sick relative you're caring for, who knows. But if you know, I can't always keep the appointments that I schedule, then I think it's smart to do a workaround or to have some sort of a caveat there, or take that into consideration in your policies. Because if you know it's going to happen, how are you going to deal with it ahead of time as opposed to after the fact? So assuming that that's not the case, I think that you can set a policy, and if you ever need to cancel, you cancel, and you can do so confidently and without feeling like icky about it. And sign up for my newsletter if you haven't done so. The link is in the bio.